The wind isn't whispering today. It's humming. And riding atop the wind, the incongruous sound of a fiddle, playing a fast, jaunty tune, and the clinking of glass.
Do not disturb?
That was crazy.
Clink. That's staying in, though.
That's gotta stay in.
The camera pans across a ridge overlooking the path to Snake's oasis. There are still a handful of pilgrims dragging their chains to the spring and the hoodoos, but a larger crowd has stopped en route. They huddle around a cluster of colourful silk tents pitched in the middle of the dust. There is no weeping here. Instead, there is the smell of kettle corn, cheap perfume, and wood smoke. There's a large mirror at the center of the camp, propped against a cactus, and hanging from the tent poles are dozens of masks and costumes. But it's your circus, Coyote. Tell me more about it.
Coyote is at the center of the circus, perched on the top of the mirror, looking around at her chaos. There are a few people dancing, big, wide grins on their face, a little cat playing a jaunty jig on the fiddle, and just big, luxurious-looking silk tents, puffed up and inviting.
A man approaches you. He's the one that we saw before, the one who was ready to run from the pool. He's still dragging that heavy iron safe chained to his waist. His back is bent double. He looks at the masks. Then he looks back at the distant, silent hoodoos where Snake's pool lies in the shadows. Snake says I have to give the safe to the water, that I have to leave my name and my father's name on the rocks. She says it'll hurt so much I'll forget how to scream, but that then it will be done. He looks at you, Coyote, his eyes desperate and hopeful. But you said I could just be somebody else. You said I could keep the safe as long as I painted it, look like a treasure chest, and call myself king. Is it true?
The coyote reaches out a paw, and actually no, a hand, and grips the man's chin. She turns his face and turns it so that now they're somehow right in front of the mirror. Take a look. And in the reflection, the man sees himself not with the safe, but holding a little chained locket, and inside is a photo of a beautiful woman. Ah, there it is, the anchor. Now, Snake is honest. She would cut it out, let it drown. A nice, clean wound. But I would not ask you to leave it behind. I can make you who you want to be if you're willing to pay the price. The man nods at her. Anything, he says. Coyote reaches up with that hand and plucks a shimmering golden mask wearing a crown. She presses it into the man's face and he gasps. She glides behind him and lifts the safe onto the man's back. She just begins to paint it, quickly, lovingly, gold and red. False jewels glint and ghostly ribbons trail from the corners. There's a soft click, so quiet it's almost lost to the fiddle. The safe is now a little lighter, balanced. Whatever mattered most is gone before he can notice. The man straightens up, no longer overburdened. A regal smile greets him in the mirror. He's blind to the coyote slipping away wearing the old face.
Beyond the mountain lies a destination for the bold, where deep within the hills they say there lies a vein of gold. There's intrigue and adventure awaiting you and me out there in Buffalo Country. Yippee-ki-yay, yippee-ki-yay, why-oh, why-oh, follow.
Hello, and welcome to Buffalo Country, a homebrew RPG set in the Oregon Territory in the late 19th century, following the adventures of 4 rootin' tootin' scallywags and their dog, Ghost, aka the immortal coyote spirit. I'm your GM Thomas, and I'm joined by our 5 wonderful players. please introduce yourselves and tell us the heaviest thing you're carrying.
Hello, I'm Beulah Aberdeen. Wait a minute. Hello, I'm Carissa Fitzgerald.
She's too deep.
Been there, done that.
But tonight, I'm Beulah Aberdeen. For you, I'm Beulah.
Welcome to Beulah for you.
Welcome to Beulah for you. And the heaviest thing, Beulah, it's your shoes. They're not just steel-toed. They're steel-lined all the way around.
So that's what we're doing. We're doing it.
Yeah. Yeah. She talks about her emotions too much. She wants to pull back a bit, so she's being quite literal with this response. Well, no, sir.
Is she just wearing medieval armor?
No.
Two buckets.
They're lined on the inside.
Okay,
So you
deep cut. She's wearing the Twilight Princess iron boots. Deep cut for someone.
So it's leather, steel, leather.
Yeah, you got it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then,
this- oh, yeah.
Was
and
this
then,
not a problem crossing the river? Like, how heavy are they?
well, Beulah's got some strong thighs. Well,
one of them was cut.
except for when they're jabbed by a boar. But yeah, it's like a constant workout, But she can kick the shit out of some people. So.
So after that whole pig thing, Beulah's been like, steel-toed trousers?
Yeah, she's considering it.
Plate armor.
Chainmail.
All right.
I'm Drew. I play Mason Brady. And I think being the smartest one of the group, I would say the heaviest thing I carry around is my big brain.
Yeah, because the Soge's got a big head.
Oh, well, I thought I was expecting an essay about that. Hi, my name's Greta, and I play Saoirse, last name McCarthy. And Saoirse has been carrying quite a few heavy things. Initially, it was 15 beaver pelts, and then it was a really big trout, or was it a salmon? I don't know.
It was a trap.
It was a trout. But now I believe the heaviest thing that she's got on her is she brought some decoration for her tent. She longs for home, doesn't really like going out of the desert, so she's got some like cute little beaded curtains and those throwing stars, which are pretty heavy.
What are these heavy beads made of?
Not glass, but like they're just fabric and like cloth. It adds up in her pack. But she also uses it to like wrap things, and I think she's got like a little devotional icon wraps that fabric.
Of whom?
I'm not telling.
All right.
Hello, I'm Reed, and I play Pickles McCarthy, no relation. And I think the heaviest thing that Pickles carrying around is Maxwell Danger's massive ego.
Yeah.
He's kind of sniveling, though. We saw him last week.
Oh, yeah, he shucks, but he doesn't think so.
Howdy, y'all. My name's Natane, most days, and I play the adorable cutie pie
Aww.
trickster coyote. And the only thing that coyote carries is a tune. That's it.
Hey.
What about all the things you're wearing, Coyote?
We don't have to talk about those.
Is it a heavy metal tune?
I'm not carrying those. You know why? Because it's pure drip, baby.
Previously on Buffalo Country, splashing through the mucky fords of the Rattlesnake River, our posse followed the trail of a red handprint, a sign left by those who know the water's secrets. But the desert does not give up its path so easily. In the tall reeds, a wild and frothing boar struck, goring Beulah's thigh, before Maxwell Danger, the aforementioned, a hunky apparition born of Pickle's psyche, hoisted the beast off her to retrieve his sword. From the blood of the mother, the party found a strange mercy: 6 pink piglets. Returning to the geriatric gates of Fort Chippy, a trade was struck for 5 squealing lives were exchanged for traumatic floss. Yeah. Floss for
Stitching wounds.
medical purposes, yes. And the blessing of the commandant, an ancient man whose thread of life is tied supernaturally to a portrait of his betrothed. The 6th piglet, of course,
Petunia.
is where?
She's also in Saoirse's pocket, but she's not the heaviest thing she's carrying. I feel like Petunia's only like 4 pounds, we established.
Just a cute little baby.
Yeah.
She can't even walk yet.
Not currently capable of serving you.
Though I tried. I really
A
tried.
ranger's wolf. But soon. As they push south, the shadow of a butte brought the glint of iron. Dogjaw and his bandits blocked the saddle, demanding the party's ghost horse and their dignity. The desert air soon filled with the scent of sulfur and sweat. Bula summoned a 7-foot bear to clear the ridges, while Saoirse dealt a truly gruesome fatality with her shurikens and a lasso. Climbing the final slope, the group reached the desecrated stopping post for the Pilgrims of the Snake. Amidst the waste of bandits, Bula unearthed a bronze scale, a token pulsing with the warmth of 1,000 pilgrims' hopes. And as they limped into the sunset, the party realized that in the desert, every transformation carries a heavy price. And that is where we'll begin. As you descend the butte and walk deeper into the desert, this is an opportunity both for conversation, and we're going to kind of blur the next 2 or 3 days together. And you're basically going to both mark off 3 uses of food each, and tell me what you do to survive the tough conditions. So each person can do a vignette, and that vignette will have a role.
All right, I only have 2 hot dogs.
I got you.
All right.
I'm gonna mark off my 3 bacons.
I marked off
I
my
give
3
you
bacon.
my dessert hot dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I have a dessert cake? Thank you. Brought to us by Carissa Industries.
They're chocolate with strawberry pie filling and cream cheese buttercream
God, I'm
frosting.
gonna make us a dessert dog someday.
Yes.
I mean, I'd eat it.
Well, I'm thinking
It's be gotta be a veggie dog though.
brioche bun, like brioche hot dog bun. Already delicious. Grilled banana,
Ooh,
caramel sauce.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, maybe a dulce de leche, a little drizzle.
Dye the banana like a slight reddy pink color.
Then
Do you
just
think
a
we should
shit
bring
ton of
those
mustard.
to the live show that we do?
Pass them out.
So much mustard.
mustard. Right.
I don't eat a hot dog without mustard. So.
All right.
You can make a mustard caramel.
You know, I think you're onto something.
So yeah, who wants to do the first vignette of, some kind of challenging environmental thing that you're dealing with and how you do it?
I mean, I think what Saoirse's really preoccupied with is feeding Petunia, and good thing she's got that milk, that powdered milk. And also doing like a little training for Petunia, like a montage
How are you wetting the milk?
with the water.
Oh, we have water.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to be certainly one of the vignettes.
All right. Okay. So maybe Saoirse's going in search of water.
All right, so I'll play Petunia for this.
Oh, that's right, little Petunia. Don't worry, we're gonna go get some water. We'll just find it in this desert. I've got these sticks in my hand, divining for water.
All right. So yeah, this would be a very tricky one,
Oh,
but you can certainly give it a go.
is it bows or arrows?
Arrows, I think this
Yeah,
would
that
be.
sounds about right.
Yeah, but I think this will be a double disadvantage because I don't think there's a lot of groundwater in the desert.
Yeah, I guess I don't really. I was gonna try to say that I had some sort of ability that would override that, but you make the rules.
Yeah, I mean the intent here is this is supposed to be a really tough environment.
Sure. Well, I'm gonna mark off a grit because I really want some water, and I don't want this pig to die on me. I'm attached. So I'm gonna draw arrows. That's a 9 of stones, and that looks like a man sitting in a very dry desert who looks quite parched. A 4 of bows. Some sexy ladies dancing with sticks.
So how many arrows do you have? How many pips?
2.
Okay, so double disadvantage would be 2 fewer cards.
So that would
You
be
did grit.
0. How would you do 0 cards? What does
So
that
you
mean?
take 2 and take the lower.
Okay.
But then you did the grit.
I did a grit, so I get an additional one. But I drew 2 cards.
You did
It'd be
draw
the first card.
So the
Okay,
first
well that's the stones.
It's a
That's a
9.
9 of stones. So
one.
that's
Okay, shuffle that 4 back in.
do, 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 do.
That's not a discard.
No, get it out of there.
Rascals. Okay, so 9. Mixed success. Okay.
He's also holding a snake in his hand. I don't know if that means anything with the path of the snake.
Okay, so I'm going to say this. You are able to find a source of water with your divining. It takes a little while. You have to stray a ways away from the camp. Night falls by the time you found it, but you do find some water and you're digging down. Maybe you borrowed the shovel.
Sure.
Yeah, you're digging with the shovel, but the shovel is heavy. It's sharp. It takes you time. You're shouting up to Petunia, I've got the water. The milk's going to be coming for you. And then
No.
you see circling overhead in the desert a large vulture. It's been attracted towards Petunia, and you see it circling lower and lower as the little pig looks up in fear. What do you do?
I'm going to hop back up and put Petunia back in my pocket. I don't know why I left such a tiny pig defenseless on the surface when she could have been in my pocket this whole time.
I'm going to negate the danger that you just presented. Okay.
I mean, what
Right.
do you want me to say?
Yes, yeah.
I would
So-
put my
so-
life on the line for this tiny pig
this,
now.
This is going to be, so you're trying to grab the pig before the vulture can get to it. Is the
Yes,
play?
I'm trying
Okay.
to, and you know how I'm going to do that. I'm going to throw those really heavy fabrics that are in my pocket, like some sort of, I don't know, like a desert clown. I'm going to like try to throw them out to create
right.
some sort of like cover
So-
over Petunia
That's probably both then,
and hide her from that big bad vulture.
as the vulture comes swooping down to get some
it's gonna
little
be-
pig dinner.
Oh no, 7 of vessels, that's a skull. That doesn't look good for Petunia. 6 of bows. Shit, it's a bunch of bows around a fire with
Pig
a
gonna
tiny
die. We gonna eat
with
that
a
pig.
with a tiny pig roasting on top. Fuck you guys. Ooh. Queen of Stones.
Whoa.
Yay!
You know what it is? It's that bear that was on the cliff.
Nice.
She's back, baby.
He's back.
Okay, it's later that evening as the actually quite small corpse of the vulture roasts gently over the fire. Petunia shakes a little swine foot. Little
Hoof?
Hoof. It's not a hoof.
Cloven foot.
Yeah, like, what do you got? Trotter. There we go. Pigs have trotters,
Yeah.
don't they?
Is that British?
Shakes a
I
little
don't know. I've
Sounds,
heard that.
sure sounds British.
Wait,
I've heard of it.
all right,
I've
around
heard
the
of
table.
it.
What do you call a pig's foot?
I would have said
Big
hoof.
foot.
Yeah.
Hoof.
I would have said hoof, but I've heard trotter.
I think Trotter's pretty cute.
Yeah.
I think Charter's cute. I would say pig's foot.
Pig's foot.
Right, pig foot. Yeah. And you have, is it in a bottle, this powdered milk?
Sure is.
All right. So
I mean,
feed it
what
to
the way
the
that
baby.
powder works is you take the powder, you put it in the bottle, you mix it with some water, and you shake it up
Cool.
like a protein shake.
Snort that shit.
Okay, so our first vignette ends with Saoirse baby feeding Petunia the piglet.
And giving some water to her friends.
Oh, that's nice. All right, who's next?
I got a good nighttime one. If we want to flow it into
Yeah, by all means.
around the fire. So
So it's getting cold.
yeah.
Cold in the desert at night.
So Beulah, looking up at the stars, she wants to, having the experience in the cave with her paw. She wants to see if she can like talk to him, like summon him somehow. Yeah, and like try to just like figure out what she needs to do, or what she can do to avenge him, and his death, and just talk to him, and part of it is make sure he's okay, right? Because it was such a brief encounter when he saved her.
Yeah. Good. That's a nice one.
I
So
think she-
how do you think you would commune or attempt to
I-
this contact?
I think she would be wrapped up in a blanket, looking up at the stars and like meditating on the stars.
All right.
Yeah.
So this will be a vessel's roll, I think.
Okay, she's
Oh,
gonna.
actually, how about this? You can either do this as vessels, or you can do it as like stones and just be there for a long while and try and resist the fact that the desert's gonna freeze you to death.
Yeah, let's try to do stones because she's
Okay.
trying to be tough for him. Like that's
This
like
is
a big part
endurance.
of it. Yeah. She's gonna push herself though. So she's gonna pull 3 cards. Got a 2 of vessels, yuck. A 4 of stones, disgusting. And a knight of vessels. There we go.
Just about.
Good thing I pushed myself.
All right. So So forging some kind of connection. So in that previous instance, it was your pa pulled you up, basically, right? Mm-hmm. From the edge of the cliff. So I don't think he's going to speak. So I think this is going to be more of a, what kind of a question or are you asking? Like, what do you want to know? And then you'll get a vibe.
Well, so what she's kind of thinking as she's looking up at the stars, kind of meditating on this. She's saying, Pa, you've been in Gumption for a while now, and that town's weird. But I just feel like I'm at a loss with how to find just what happened to you, and I want to, and I'm focused on it. And I promise I'm focused on it, and I feel like I owe that much to you. But I feel like if you're able to come to me in that cave in dire moments, this is feeling like it's getting pretty dire, and I wanna do you right.
All right, so this is what you see. You are looking up into the sky, and you see, I guess maybe you remember when you were young and you're in the dark of the bedroom with just a flickering candle, and you would see your pa tuck you in and pull the covers up warm and tight for the night. And in that moment, like, your father's face and his eyes in particular, and his hat, big brimmed hat, would have filled everything in your world, your whole eyesight, and would have felt completely safe because the whole world was being encompassed by your father. That's the feeling that you get again. Looking up into the sky, you feel that kind of warmth, and you see these glints in the stars that remind you of his eyes. And then the stars start to move. Ooh. And they come into the shape of a sheriff's badge. And it forms in the shape where your father's face was, and they're roughly kind of the same size and shape, and you feel this sense of safety. And then it splits in two. And where it splits, you see another symbol, the symbol of the triangle with teeth. The triangle with teeth breaks the sheriff's badge in half, and it falls down into your hands. And you see the stars, these broken stars in your hands. But then you feel on the outside of your hands, your father's hands, much bigger, rough, hold yours and bring them back together. And when they come together, the sheriff's badge reforms, and you see, looking down on your chest, that sheriff's badge is there, it's swinging, it's whole. And you feel this sense of, yeah, this happened, but it's not the end.
Okay. Beulah, she's laying there, she probably hears the pig squeaking in the background, starting to come more to focus, reality around her. She dissociated a bit. And she kind of gets a smile on her face. Okay, I'm doing what I need to be doing. I'm doing you right. She's feeling more fueled for the days ahead, more confident and positive thinking.
All right, who wants to go next?
Coyote, I'm feeling a little antsy. Can you just teach me about the drugs that you were thinking about finding out here, and I'm just gonna make myself useful and head out there and just see what I can find.
Sure. Yeah. So she describes to you a little purple cactus with these long barbed needles, and if you just stick them into your skin, you can see some crazy stuff.
All right, I'll wait to do it until everybody else is around, but we gotta at least find them.
Yeah, just make sure you don't step on it, because too many barbs and...
I'm wearing shoes. Not steel-toed, but...
Well, they might... I mean, Beulah's definitely not stepping on a cactus. She also tells you about another type of cactus, the peyote cactus, and how you can just eat it or drink it, and you can just have a really nice, fun time and learn a lot about yourself and others. What are some other good desert drugs?
I heard you can lick a scorpion.
I could lick a scorpion, but the right kind of scorpion.
I'd choose not to do that one.
Fair enough. I think she helps you draw up a little, field guide.
Okay, cool.
All right, so you're going to go looking for... So I think this might be in the next day's travel. You're looking out for various cacti. Mm-hmm. So this was going to probably then be an arrows roll.
Got it.
And did you want to spend a grit to help in that?
Yeah, I would love to spend a
Oh,
grip
sweet.
to help.
Then I'm gonna be pulling 2. I got an ace, and I got a queen.
Woo!
Oh, right. That help was very important.
Yeah.
Almost stepped on one.
Good help.
Yes, talk us through how you narrowly escaped disaster by relying on Coyote's advice.
Well, I searched for hours, and I'm feeling more antsy because I cannot dig here. I can't dig a grave here. It just the sand fumbles on in, so I can't. I don't have my usual way of relieving stress. So I'm searching for hours and hours. I don't find a thing, and then it comes right by me, a goddamn scorpion, and I sit there and I debate. Should I lick this goddamn scorpion? No, I have a big brain. This thing is heavy and it knows not to lick the scorpion. But then right afterwards, rewarded for my perseverance, I find a little patch of peyote cacti.
Nice. I like it. All right, so you can mark, I don't know, one little bag. What form does it when you're harvesting peyote from a cactus?
They're little buttons.
Buttons?
Yeah.
All right. You,
I think that's what they're called.
I know, I believe you.
Right. One bag of drug buttons. So,
Sick.
5 uses?
15 uses.
yeah, 5 uses makes sense, doesn't it?
32 uses.
So this is certainly something that this is one of your little mini quests for the doctor. But you could also just take them yourselves. Who wants to go next?
Oh, I got one. So Coyote, for the most part, is just sleeping during the day because it's really hot. She's riding in saddlebags.
Maybe also a bucket.
Maybe also a bucket secured to the bottom of a little contraption. And just have a little bucket sleep. And then at night...
Wait, is that from West for the Women?
Yeah.
got us! Those damn women. There were like 50 of them. How could we, or 100 of them.
There was
100 something.
How could we not talk about each and every single individual one?
Is that Boney Maloney? Is that the dog?
Tony
Maloney!
That was the dog's name?
No,
that
the
was-
boy's name.
that
What
was
was
the-
the dog's name?
I don't remember the dogs.
It was the boy's dog, though.
Yeah.
His dog. So
Yeah.
probably Boney
Yeah.
Maloney.
Just watch it.
Just watch it.
I'll never watch it. I don't need to.
Yeah, we already told you everything about it.
Yeah. All right, carry on.
So during the night, when everyone is like pitched up in their tents or staring at the stars or dissociating, Coyote is just talking to all of the rotten creatures and asking them to please not eat my humans. So talking to spiders, talking to scorpions, talking to snakes and hawks and tarantulas. It's just like, maybe don't bite these people.
But we really want to.
And I fully understand. And I will bring you back tasty baby humans to bite.
Delicious baby.
Delicious baby humans to bite at a later date.
When?
Time is not a concept, you know.
That's fair enough.
Smack.
All right, so this would be definitely vessels
Okay.
to commune with the creepy crawlies of the desert.
Yeah. There you are. King of vessels. That's me, the heron.
Nice. Yeah, and they, in the course of your conversation, they're like, you kind of tell them about how there are these foolish humans how most humans quite rightly want to smash them because they know that they're evil little guys. But there are some dumb humans who will say, oh, they're just doing their thing. They're just spiders and scorpions. They're not trying to get you. You just got to stay out their way.
I
But of
call
course,
them
you know better.
Conservationists.
Right. Because these little guys are mean. They're real mean.
They're really mean.
They want to bite humans. But you offer the babies.
Every morning when you guys wake up, Coyote has bags under her eyes and is really irritable. I'm just like, please don't talk to me.
I imagine you basically stopped a horde of like fire ants or something from attacking us at one point. Like they're gonna just like get into our tents and just take over, and you were like, hey,
They love doing that.
yeah.
I had to speak to each one individually.
Oh my god.
They are some sort of socialist communist creature. They have overthrown their queen. And each acts as an independent vessel, so you're welcome. Good night.
Greetings, comrade.
The queen has fallen.
Okay, there's the next season. Communist ants.
I would love that.
So cool.
In space?
Communist ants in space.
Communist ants in
Hell yeah.
space.
Stay tuned.
All right. All right, let's get through this stupid Wild West one until we get to the good stuff.
Hurry up.
All right.
Thick grains of sand are blowing in the wind. Pickle's face is completely wrapped in fabric, but you can see a little glimpse of horribly sunburnt, chapped lips peeking out. He whispers, croaks under his breath, water. This is a flashback. This is 15 minutes into the journey. I can't handle this sun, y'all. This is god awful. I need some shade somehow. And Pickles kind of puts up a tent on the back of his mule. I'm choosing Viper.
Good choice.
Sort of like a God, what's it called? They're like the boxes that you see.
A palanquin?
Yes, a palanquin.
Wow, you got that quick.
Yeah. Constructs a little palanquin out of a tent so that he has shade during the day. This allows him to focus on keeping the spirits of the desert at bay.
Ooh. Tell us more about these spirits of the desert.
On the winds, just whispers of like the thing that grabs your attention the most. So it might be there's water this way, or like you see a mirage of a half sunken boat in the middle of the desert that's laden with boxes and is that the glint of gold?
All the teeth you can.
All the teeth you can shove in your mouth. These mirages are actually spirits trying to lure you away, and Pickles is spending his time in like a half trance, sleeping in this like hot box on the back of this mule, just telling the whispers, come on, get out of here. We don't want none of your nonsense. I know you're trying to eat us.
All right. So yeah, then I guess that's going to be a vessels. Oh, vessels. Could be stones too as an endurance. What do you think?
You're not going to want stones.
Yeah, I get vessels
I
with
think
resistance.
vessels with disadvantage because it's an endurance thing.
Okay. Makes sense to me.
And I'm quite injured, so I'm not going to spend a grit to push myself. So I'm just drawn to 10 of stones. Home, a hut up on a hill.
Okay, well then I think, being as you are Pickles, and given that that's the card, I think you get to choose one of these spirits to capture and add to your menagerie.
Oh my goodness.
And talk us through how surprised that spirit is for the whole thing to be tops and turned.
So I always picture like if we're out in the desert, I always picture like a djinn almost. So for this had to be a person who got lost out in the desert, who was searching for something important to them and didn't find it, and now spends their time telling people, luring people into dangerous places, telling them they're going to find what they want, only for them to find the same fate as this person. So,
like a multi-level marketing.
yeah, precisely. If this person, they were one soul away from getting their heart's desire.
Yeah.
Almost got it. So let's call this fella. Jackson,
McCarthy.
no relation. Jackson McCarthy. He was out here.
We're stupid.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Us.
Yeah, what was he out here looking for?
A new last name.
What do you go out in the desert to search for? Perhaps.
Drugs.
I was going to
100
say
women.
Maybe a family member got lost out here. Another McCarthy.
Oh. Recursive McCarthy's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
McCarthy's all the way down.
Or like a dog ran off and there were a horse and they're trying to find it.
I'm Dog McCarthy.
I'm Dog McCarthy.
I'm Dog McCarthy. I'm lost.
Yeah, they're Jackson McCarthy's beloved golden retriever, Dog McCarthy, got lost out in the desert, and Jackson spent days out there searching to no avail. And what does Jackson sound like? Oh yeah, here we go. So you're a pretty cute dog there.
Yeah.
You want to get out of that bucket and come up here on the mule with me? This is like 3 p.m. in the middle of a blazing hot day out in the desert. Pickles has been asleep for the last 4 hours, just passed out on the back of his mule, and he's still like prone on the back and eyes closed, but he's speaking to Coyote.
Coyote like opens one eye from the bucket. Huh? What? Me? Oh, who are you?
Oh, you're mine. I found you. I've been looking for you. You're here.
I fear that you're very mistaken. I am mine.
No, you're a good doggy. Get up here. And Pickles reaches down to the bucket that's hanging from Viper and like grabs Coyote around the middle, not picking Coyote up in the right way at all.
Coyote is just stunned, like a cat, you know,
By the
that goes
scruff.
fully rigid and is picked up. And it's Pickles, right? But not.
As he's picking you up, the face starts to like shift and morph into someone unfamiliar.
Oh no! Is this one of mine? Did I do this? Put me down immediately.
Oh no, you quit fighting me. Be a good dog. We're snuggling here. And just squeezes you so tight.
Okay. Yip. Coyote just starts yipping really loud.
Does anyone respond?
I was going to say, if I may, Beulah's probably like cleaning out her like leg wound, and because considering it's like midday, you know, kind of doing her thing. She looks over and sees Pickles awkwardly grabbing for Coyote
Yeah.
and yipping.
And at this point, Pickles has like wavy black hair. His skin is going to like a deeper tan. And there's still like a hint of Pickles in the face, but it's kind of slowly moving towards someone unfamiliar.
She throws a rock at you.
Remember, he's pretty low on health.
It's not a big rock.
Oh, we can hurt him. I bite.
What the hell? Why is everyone hitting me? I was just taking a nap.
Well, I'm surprised Coyote didn't rip your arm off the way you were grabbing at her.
Did I try to snuggle in my sleep again?
You did try snuggling in your sleep again. You can set me down now.
All right, yeah, back in the bucket. We put some blankets in there for it to be nice and cozy, but you know, you're welcome up here anytime.
I go back in my bucket.
But I kind of want you up here, though. Some part of me is wanting to snuggle a dog.
Well, I'm not a dog. Well, I am a dog right now, but I'm not usually a dog. Don't mind me. I'm not the dog you're looking for.
Pickles stares off into the desert for the rest of the day.
And I think over the course of that, you're probably going to get 3 grit back.
Okay.
1 a day instead of 2 for the harsh terrain.
I think so, yeah.
Sweet.
Looking pretty good.
And as you come towards the end of that third day, you're kind of in the afternoon, as the sun begins to ease a little bit in its oppressive glare, you start coming towards some rock formations as they rise up, and they're very shallow for now, but there are some canyon walls that are just starting to cut from the sand of the desert. Where they rise up, they create a little windbreak, and the sound of the wind hushes a little bit, and it becomes quieter. As you round the corner of one of these, you see something. It looks weirdly like a sort of tableau of domestic life. You see a high-collared velvet coat leaning casually against a boulder. You see a pair of heavy canvas work trousers kneeling in the center of the path, as if caught mid-prayer. And then further up, a lace sunbonnet hangs suspended from a thorn, ribbons fluttering in a breeze that you do not feel on your skin. These items are not hanging loose. They look occupied, as in filled out with the shape of people. The desert sun beats down on these empty Sunday bests. What do you do?
Oh, Saoirse's going to release, pick up some sand and release it to see if it maybe will be carried by a wind, and then create an outline around a body that we cannot see.
You can throw it. So there's not much breeze.
Yeah, sure.
You can see.
I'm gonna throw some sand in that direction. Try not to hit myself in the face.
This will probably be a vessel thrower.
All right. That's the green man.
Whoa.
Oh.
That's me.
Do I need to draw the second one? Or?
No. No.
But you can, because it might be a bad card and it'll get it.
Or it could be a good card.
But it could be a good card read.
Yeah.
There are more bad cards than good cards.
Hey, we're not here to optimize.
I am.
Power gaming again.
Always.
Okay, so yeah, how do you can see what Saoirse's attempting here, Coyote. How do you help?
Okay. Tell me one more time what you're doing.
Yeah, so Saoirse kneeled down, turns to Petunia and says, "What's that, Petunia? Shall we throw some dust in the air? Let's do it, little girl." And so she picks up a handful of dust, and then she heartfully holds it to her hand and tries to go and blow it to see if she can create an outline around the bonnet and whatnot. Will it fill a negative space? Will I be able to see an outline of the invisible people?
Okay, yeah, Coyote is watching. What are you doing?
Well, I saw this done in a
In a specky?
that's the word. Thank you. In a specky once.
I asked Petunia what Petunia thinks.
Gosh.
Petunia is 2 weeks old.
Yeah.
No experience with the world whatsoever.
She's precocious, though.
Oh, certainly.
She's a worldly little piglet.
I think Petunia's probably primary useful sense here would be smell. Sniffs a little bit. You see Cody. It's like,
Wee. I don't know, but kind of salty. I smell salt.
You smell salt? Okay.
and so you throw the sand into the air.
I blow it.
You blow the sand into the air, gently.
Out of the palm of my hand.
And where it comes into contact with the clothing, so there's no body inside, if that's you're not the sand is not coming up against the shape of a person, but where it interacts with the clothing, it does it flows around it, so the clothing does stay rigid and in shape with this light blowing of sand. So it doesn't seem like there's anyone inside it, but the clothing does stay up. It's not an illusion.
So it's it reacts starched into place almost?
Yes, that's the feeling. Or this, yeah, it looks like it.
And is there anything else that's being interacted with, like strings or, booby traps on the ground that the sand is picking up?
No, Not that you can.
Okay.
Not that you can notice.
No, like
and you would with
footprints or any other like weird things. Are there footprints on the ground?
No, there's not footprints on the ground. But and I think with the green man here, you can see these are not the only items that there are spread around this scene. There are more suits of clothes that are standing, starched and empty
Oh, what attention.
in the desert.
What order of magnitude
Standing
are
or
we
sitting,
talking about?
like doing various human-seeming activities.
Does it seem like high-class clothes, or
They seem like costumes. Yes.
Oh, interesting. And what sort of
So, like,
order of
Not
magnitude?
necessarily super high quality fabric, but
Oh,
they
okay.
are designed to look like
Oh,
things. So like this velvet coat, right? This
are there like 50 of them? 32, 5.
there are, let's say, a dozen.
Okay.
Yeah, the number is not pertinent to our story here. There are plenty.
So this is weird.
Wait, so there ain't invisible people in there, Saoirse?
No, but I blew on them with my artful breath, and they did not move. So they're either starched or placed here.
Take one down.
Yeah. I think Beulah will use her saber to kind of like the coat that looks like it's leaning up against the wall or like the canyon wall. She's gonna use her saber to kind of like poke up at it and try to lift it up and move it.
Yeah, so when you poke it at the suit of clothing, as soon as you touch it with anything, it sort of, with any force at all, it collapses
Oh.
and falls to the floor, and you just see coming out of this little puff of fine white salt.
whoa?
But like the clothing doesn't deteriorate in value or anything.
No, the clothing stays.
I lick the salt. Is it salty?
Give me a vestige roll.
Okay.
This is sort of your insight check here.
Who's our shaman?
That's me.
I also got the dick card.
Hey.
Yay! I got
So you poke a
pickles
paw,
and pickles.
you start licking at it. Pickles comes over, starts licking at your paws as well. Tastes like tears.
How do you know what tears taste like, Coyote?
You know, one of the most powerful feelings in the world is grief. And sometimes, if I'm feeling particularly dog-like, I might lick a tear off a cheek.
That's a good girl.
How did you know?
Why am I? How? I didn't. How did I know? What the hell?
Do not disturb mode is the. That I had mine in clinging earlier.
Why do I know that this tastes like tears? And Pickles has some introspection to do.
Well, we're going to move on to the next scene. As you continue walking, you pass leave these strange starched clothes behind. You are walking through there are some additional stone outcroppings. It's not just sand anymore. There's some very dried out looking sagebrush, maybe some of those tumbleweeds going past. And then this monotony of sandy colors and the gray of the stone breaks into an impossible explosion of colors, emerald and crimson. At a distance, it looks like a miracle. It is a lush grove of pomegranate trees that are growing out of the scorched earth, and it looks like you've got this red fruit hanging heavy on the boughs. But it's an odd sound. There's certainly lush green color on these trees, but you don't hear the rustling of leaves, but instead this odd whispering and occasionally a clinking. What do you do?
Oh, I know exactly where we are, but I don't remember what it means.
I mean, this can't be real, right? It's a This seems a bit out of place, don't it?
I mean, I could really go for a pomegranate right about
I
now.
was thinking the exact same thing.
Let's all have a pomegranate.
I'm thirsty. I'm hungry.
Yeah.
You guys are all very quick to trust this. I mean, we just passed some very, confusing clothes. I mean, what if those are like the people that ate this fruit up ahead?
Yeah.
What if it's like haunted?
Coyote, is this place haunted?
I don't remember.
But what you just said, you remember this place.
I remember this place, but I don't remember what it means. But I do love pomegranates.
I've never been this far out in the desert, and I have no reason to think that these kinds of trees don't exist out here.
Yeah.
Someone lift me up.
I got you.
No. That's my doggy. I'm going to lift her up.
Pickles, you all right?
Don't love the
I don't know.
implication.
I just felt weirdly possessive there for a moment. I'm sorry, everybody. But I'm going to do the lifting up.
As you get closer to the trees, you see that the trunks and the branches are dead, long dead, skeletal, but that they've been meticulously wrapped in thousands of green silk ribbons. And hanging from some of these ribbons are heavy, glistening, spherical, red pomegranates. They look too heavy, though.
Is the clinking coming from the pomegranates?
Mm-hmm. There are, in places where some of the pomegranates are close enough and they're swaying in the wind a little bit, they come together, it sounds like stone on stone.
Whoa.
Y'all, I don't trust it. I'm gonna keep my distance, but if you guys are gonna go up there, I'll hold the horses.
Well, we don't have to eat
Hold your
one,
horses.
But, we might as well take one down to see what it is.
I gently sink my teeth into one.
I don't think those pomegranates are wrap.
Yeah, the very thinnest outside layer is yielding. Underneath, it's just a stone from the river. As you look at it, now you're close up, and now you give it a little bit of a lick. It's just red wax.
Oh,
Just stones dipped in red wax.
forbidden fruit.
And underneath at the foot of the tree, you see shoes. All sizes, from children's slippers to heavy boots. No full steel boots here. Neatly lined up. Nothing else. Oh, one other thing. The ground is a weird, deep, unnatural purple.
Whoa. Is there a nice pair of boots in my size? Because I've been using these for a while and the sole's starting to give out a bit.
Oh, there's plenty of boots. You could probably find something in your size. Why don't you give us a fortune roll and we'll see what they are.
you
So why don't you say what you want first, and then we can...
might I suggest a steel-lined shoe?
I mean, that sounds pretty uncomfortable, but
you're
I'll
looking-
take it if that's the best thing that's
If you're looking
available.
for durability.
Yeah, what do you want? What would be your...
Maximum comfort.
Zero breathability. Some stank feet.
Well, Beulah staying.
Yeah, like nice supple leather. The sole's a little bit worn in, so it's not stiff. It's nice and ready to go. And I'm using the card that Greta decided not to
We'll see.
not to draw. It's big dick energy. It's a failure.
How bad of a failure?
It's a 5. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I told you should have drawn that card. God damn it.
Pickles rummages in the pile, trying on a few pairs, trying to find something that's at least the right size. And I think you come tottering out on some pretty cheap, plasticky high heels.
Do these make my calves look good?
They look about as good as they have.
That's what you're going with?
I mean, a little bit, yeah.
Don't your heels sink into the sand a little bit in the desert? No.
Shut up, Saoirse.
And I think Pickles
You think I'm
realizes
jealous
that-
of these heels? don't you?
I think Pickles realizes it wasn't perhaps Pickles who picked them.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a whole lot of shoes and not very many feet.
Well, does Beulah notice if these shoes happen to match any of those clothes that were back yonder?
Okay, so yeah, good question. These actually don't look like costume shoes. These look like they're really, there's a wide variety.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Very miscellaneous. You do notice something else though, Bula. You, as you're like surveying them, hands on your hips, one of your hands kind of slips into the pocket in which you are holding, in which you'd place the bronze.
Yeah, the
disc.
coin, yeah.
Right? It's freezing cold.
Oh. Oh.
And if you recall before, it'd been quite warm.
It was warm. Yeah. Y'all, that coin I found up on the butte, it's freezing now. This doesn't seem very good. And what Beulah had found out, it was heated by the hopes of sacrifices.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember how she found that out. I think Coyote had told it. Yeah. Well, so if it was heated by the hopes, is something here sucking out the hopes of us? Of do we feel different? Do I feel different?
Or these are unwilling sacrifices?
Yeah, maybe the sacrifice has been made.
The next scene that you come to is a wide, shallow, white basin filled with this white sand, this quartz-like sand. And in the center, you see a group of people. From this distance, they look as if they're all dressed in a similar, I suppose, kind of like toffee-colored, shiny clothing. Their skin and their clothes look to be the same color. What do you do?
So they're in the bottom of this?
It's this very shallow kind of bowl. So yeah, they're down slightly a little bit from you in the center of this. They look as if they've kind of stopped en route. I think some of them are sitting on luggage.
Are they moving at all?
No.
Do they look dead?
I mean, they are...
Petrified?
Do they look dead? I mean, they don't look like dead people, because dead people would usually be lying on the ground, right? They are, but they're not moving. So they're like mannequins, or petrified.
I saw in a museum once something from like Pompeii, people who were calcified or stonified. Is that what this looks like?
Something like that, although not in those like postures.
Just chilling.
Just chilling. Yeah, resting, it looks like.
Are they wearing shoes?
You can't tell from here. You'd need to get closer to know more.
All right, well, I'm going to get closer, and as I'm going, I'm going to kind of wave my shovel and I'm going to, say, hey, travelers, move for me.
Okay, so I think this is probably then going to be a size them up, perhaps, as you come in to see what you can notice.
You're so brave, Mason.
Remind me what size them up is.
That's an arrows.
Arrows? All right.
That's a flirty move.
That's a 6.
You fall as you're walking. The sand in here is very, very fine and hard to walk on. And as you fall, you kind of put the shovel down and it just slides into the sand.
Whoa.
And you come crashing down. You take, I think, you're going to take, as you come, you put your hand down and then your face hits. There are loads and loads of tiny cuts all over your cheek and your palm of your hand. And as you look down, sticking into your hand as you pick it up, and it's like bleeding from all these small lacerations. These are not sand as such. These are tiny little shards of broken mirror.
Whoa.
This entire basin is, broken, tiny little broken shards of mirror.
So how much damage am I taking from
Just
that?
one.
One?
Yeah.
It's like falling on fiberglass.
Yeah. And so I think you're able to get up and now aware of the perilousness of your steps, you go a little slower. And as you get towards the center, you see that this group are translucent. The skin and the clothing of these people is all made of one material. It looks like kind of amber, this thin amber, or like the shed skin of a cicada. They're hollow, and inside the hollow people you can see a gold watch, a set of keys, papers, things that you surmise would be precious to the individual.
If we got room, this stuff looks pretty valuable.
Coyote's eyes are like dinner plates.
Yeah, I'm gonna take some of this.
Oh, for sure. I've got plenty of room in my load.
Are you all nuts? Stealing from, they look dead.
Listen, I have 10 bullets to my name.
Listen, if you need help with bullets, you just let me know, but
I've got
This is-
0 bullets. Can I have a few?
no. You gotta earn them.
I guess I'm looting some dead bodies.
But you just slipped in there. What makes you think you'll be able to reach those
Oh,
quote
I'm there.
unquote people?
I'm
Yeah,
right there.
that's a good
Oh, you
point.
made-
Mason, bring me back a watch.
All right.
All right, so you start smashing.
Oh, I have to smash?
Yeah, I mean,
It's like Emperor.
Okay. I was
inside
thinking
these hollow people.
they're also like on suitcases and things. Can I go through suitcases?
It's all made of the same stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
The whole
I
scene.
have no problem smashing people that
Alright.
aren't people.
With your shovel?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
So yes, we see Mason's shovel, sharp edge shovel, swinging through the air, the setting sun catching on it, and as we smash apart these hollow amber people, and you see like arms falling off and shattering on the ground, and you reaching in and taking. So, how many people wanted one of these precious objects?
But there's like human pinatas. Is
Yeah,
that the-
human pinata is a very good word.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want something.
So each person who describe something that is in this like small precious object.
I have a small telescope, retractable telescope, golden and bronze and made of wood.
All right.
Coyote has an irreplaceable little photograph of a grandma.
Damn.
Pickles has the deed to a bar.
And a car. I changed my mind. I thought car.
Wait, is there a wife in there?
A deed to a bar in Akron, Ohio.
And
Thinking I should have gone bigger.
Sarsha finds a genie lamp. she's
I
gonna
find a ray gun.
she's gonna rub it and wish for infinite wishes.
Beal wants nothing to do with it.
I hate genies.
yeah. So again, this is it's in the we're talking in the category of like a nice pocket watch. Is the things that normal people might have had on them. But, so what?
Sarsha doesn't actually want it.
Oh, you don't
She
actually
just
want it.
Oh, you're,
Okay, you never know. with
But I have my
you guys.
deed to a bar in Akron, Ohio.
I imagine that was like the papers that were
Plausible.
described.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's plausible.
Beautiful.
Okay, so you have these things. You leave these smashed pieces of amber people behind you, walk out of the basin, and onwards.
Consider me Basin Brady.
Basin breaky.
And as you leave that scene behind you, what looms in front of you is familiar, certainly to you, Coyote, but it's also unfamiliar. The great organ pipes of the hoodoos, which were distributed in this fashion as to create a kind of to hold and shelter the oasis, but not to obscure access to it, have become claustrophobic. They've clustered in together like colossal petrified fingers thrusting out of the earth, so tightly that barely a sliver of the light of the setting sun passes between them. You also notice as you get a little closer, there's dust in the air, and this slightly abrasive, gritty quality that gets into your mouth, and it's unpleasant. You try and wash it out with what little water you had, but it just immediately comes back. The air here is impregnated with it. The oasis of Snake's Temple is beyond these like prison bars and I guess it's not just prison bars because there are multiple layers of them, so you can't see inside it. But in order to get in there, you're gonna have to find your way through them somehow.
So, Coyote, one of the things we were out here for was drugs. When are we supposed to? When is that supposed to happen?
So we have drugs.
Yep, Mason got them.
Mason got drugs, and we are almost where we need to be. You see these bars?
Yep.
They're not usually here from what I recall, so we just need to get past them, and then we will find the oasis, and we will find everything we need there. I
All right.
promise. Would I lead you astray?
Is this everything you need?
Well, I mean, honestly, you haven't led us astray so far.
Yeah, you're a good doggy.
Yes, Saoirse.
She's a good doggy, Saoirse.
Why do I feel like you guys are all ganging up on me?
Why is there tension between you and this good doggy, Saoirse? What's going on?
Listen, I just think, we're all out here, and I think the person who has the most experience out here, well, it's not really a person, I guess.
Debatable.
So I think at this point, I'm willing to put my trust more in Coyote than myself, I guess, and for surviving.
Right. I mean, this stuff is creepy as hell, though, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
This
yeah.
is wildly messed up. I've just been
Okay.
kind of going along, like
Okay.
trying to keep it together, but I've
Right.
been freaking
But
out
this
all day.
coyote's definitely gaslighting us into thinking this is normal, right?
Well, they said it wasn't normal.
Well, I would start by saying what's normal to me might not be so normal to you.
We are talking
I can
dog.
respect that
Yeah.
for sure.
We've been seeing weird stuff ever since we kind of got together with Coyote. So I've just been trying to roll with the punches.
And I would say that while this is not outside of the realm of what I am familiar with, it is unusual.
Can we just climb over it?
Can we go under it?
Can we go through it?
Oh, wait, can we climb on each other's shoulders?
So
on top of these giant mules.
the gaps between
One
the
big
columns
person.
look just about wide enough to squeeze between, but
but the
not
mules.
with
Yes.
difficulty.
And not with the horses
Not with
either.
your thick ass mules.
They're so thick.
Yeah, you could plausibly try and climb up them.
But the
But we
mules,
wouldn't have the mules.
thick ass mules,
Yeah.
also can climb up.
Is there a place to park the mules and horses in the shade somewhere?
I mean, it's getting on for night, so shade is gonna be
Okay.
There's gonna be plenty of shade.
Do you think it's pitching up camp time, or are we going through now?
I would say the sooner the better.
What about our mules?
I mean,
There's like these old hoodoos out here, right?
Yeah, you can find something to attach.
Yeah,
that
we could
reins
Yeah.
to.
conceal them inside of one. They would have shade and they would have their blankies.
all right, let's park them and
Park that ass.
It's free parking at night, so we should go now.
and let's get to the squeezing.
Yeah, so who goes first?
I think Coyote's got to go first. No,
Yeah, we'll follow you because this is kind of your territory,
that's right. Pop.
Okay.
and you're a good dog who knows her way around. So I trust you implicitly.
Okay. I am going to once again try to make Pickles very strong.
Okay.
So I am going to draw my cards.
What's that you're saying, doggy?
Focus really big on gains. 9? I think 9 is it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What happens on a mixed success on that move?
Oh, can I help? Or is it too late for that?
Yeah, you'd need to say before.
Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that the mixed success was I could only swap one,
Uh-huh.
and then on a full success I can do whatever I want.
Gotcha.
Is it always random? I don't remember.
No, only when I fail.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So let's pop your bows into your stones.
Okay, I have 2 in bows, and we're swapping those 2.
Yep.
Okay,
So you're gonna have 1 in bows, 2 in stones.
great.
And I'm going to hop on your shoulders, and also spend a grit to help you climb.
Oh, now you want uppies? Oh, way uppies.
We're going way uppies.
All right. Let's. I mean, this doesn't look that hard to climb. Let's see what happens.
All right.
And that'll be 3 from me for this.
This can be stones.
Okay. Knight of Vessels.
Ow.
A slippery eel.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Oh, I had that one earlier,
We've a lot of our cards have come up
Yeah.
near each other.
which is crazy too because these are freshly shuffled decks
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
The first thing you notice when you start climbing, and you are able to climb, you are strong enough to climb, is that the surface of these columns is sharp, highly, highly abrasive. And so it's cutting into your hands immediately. So with the success there, I'm not going to say, oh, you take immediate damage. You can choose whether to continue climbing up.
Coyote, this is pretty pointy, and climbing in heels is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be.
Okay. Maybe we hop down and try to make a better plan.
All right. Yeah, it's pointy up there, y'all. So squeezing might be better, but it's kind of pointed down there too.
All the way, yeah. The columns, they're made of this sandstone that is like sandpaper.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we could oil up.
This
Well, that
reminds
just, like-
me of someone I feel like I used to know.
Well, that just makes them
campaign
sort of
ago.
like a body scrub out of a brace of sand and some oil.
Yeah, you're
trying
probably
to
right.
pivot?
You know
Very
more
good.
about skincare
Spa life.
products than I do.
Though Pickles, you could use a spa day,
I mean,
and I
wouldn't
think
say-
one of us could use a shower.
She had one a week ago.
Listen.
It's those damn steel boots.
Found the source.
They trapped the stank in.
I love those boots, y'all. I'm not going to get rid of them.
Every step you take, a little fart cloud comes out there.
So Tom, are you saying that if we can't squeeze through without taking damage, or we just can't squeeze through?
Well, you haven't tried to yet.
I think
You
we.
don't know. I mean, it seems like it's going to be painful though. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's narrow and they are sharp.
And they're made of sandstone,
Sandpaper.
sandpaper, sandstone.
Can I do something?
And the other thing that I should say is, you've been here long enough now. They're not completely motionless.
Yeah.
There is this sense that they're kind of slowly breathing in and out.
Ooh, so
Should we hit 'em?
squeeze ya.
So
Should we hit them?
Hit them.
Yeah. Like try to boom, boom.
You asking me if I think you should?
No. Just my fellow travelers.
Mason, you want to give him a whack?
well, no. I'm actually gonna try to slip through. I think I can do it unharmed. But I'm gonna use the Brady family luck, which I rarely use.
Oh.
As I'm about to go, I hear from behind me a big pig squeal. It's Daddy Pig, and he's rushing, and I get out of the way at the last second, and he smashes through.
Hell yeah.
I think, in actual fact, then, since you're invoking that, the pig, the gap that the pig goes through is just big enough. Like, and it's got pretty tough skin, being Daddy Pig.
Papatunia.
Palpatine. And yeah, like, it seemed as if it was going to be way too narrow for a pig of its girth. But it seems to be just big enough, and you hear this, like, the echo of this kind of grunting and squealing recede off into the distance until it's silent.
Huh.
And it seems to have got through without becoming trapped.
Sure. It seems like you might be in a co-parenting situation.
He's gonna have to file for custody, and I'll fight him tooth or nail.
He is single.
Trotter and tooth.
Tusk.
Yeah.
Trotter and tusk.
I think in pig law, if you kill one spouse, you automatically are betrothed to the surviving one.
Yeah. Wait, but I already have a husband. Oh wait, no, he died.
Yeah, you just go on and rub it in, don't you?
You see on the boar's tooth a shimmering ring.
Yeah, so you learned something there, perhaps.
All right. Well, I was gonna do it anyway. I'm just gonna crawl on through.
Yeah, so as you kind of move into the same space that the boar, which was certainly wider than you, occupied, you find that it's too narrow for you, or it's almost too narrow. So you're pushing in. You can feel it kind of tearing into the arms of your coat. Give us a description. What exactly does Mason look like? What are you carrying? What are you wearing?
I have a kind of a duster, like a black overcoat.
Right.
I'm probably not wearing it right now, but I usually have like a little vest on. But if we're adventuring, I just have the duster and probably like a thin undershirt, button up.
And your shovel, presumably.
Yeah, and my shovel.
Anything else?
I got a hat on. I got
Traveler's pack.
Yeah, you carrying, what's in your inventory?
Oh, you actually
basically?
want to know what's on?
Yeah, exactly.
So I have a shovel, teacup, telescope, my smoked glasses, my drugs, and a signal kit.
Oh,
So I think as you're trying to squeeze through and you're just feeling you could certainly push on and it would hurt. But you're just finding like weirdly the bits that it's poking in, it's like, it's hitting the things in my pockets. Like it's like my clothes are too thick. Everything's getting in the way.
All right.
And it just feels like it's squeezing in on you.
Okay, well, everybody, we're going to have to bury our shit.
oh no! Does it want us to abandon all our earthly possessions again?
Yeah, and if someone comes by and steals all this stuff, I'm not gonna be happy. So I'm gonna dig a damn hole.
If you dig a hole, I trust that no one will mess with it.
All right.
Yeah.
so
as
you
it's-
think this means we have to get naked?
I think we gotta get naked as well.
So as this proceeds,
See that?
and you're taking off any extraneous items of clothing and taking bits and pieces out, Bula, as you take out the disc, it like pulls you
Oh.
like a homing beacon towards what looks like the thinnest and most hardest to like squeeze through.
Yeah, I would
crack
never
in the
thought
wall.
about going through that one.
And as you follow it, if you do, you find that as you kind of step into that space, the space is just large enough for you,
Oh.
even
And-
without taking off any stuff.
Oh.
Uh,
y'all.
Toss that thing back.
You don't need to put your
human
clothes.
chain? Hold hands.
Yeah, you don't.
I get Saoirse.
Yeah, put
Like,
your
why?
clothes back on. And yeah, I guess hold my hand. I can't. It's really pulling me, so you gotta hurry up and yeah.
All
I'm
right.
with Saoirse. Why?
No time for questions. She's getting pulled. Link up.
Is this what happens in Baldur's Gate?
No, we would all be nude.
Yeah. And I think you have to stay really close behind Bula, like the hoodoo pillars kind of inhale you into this gap between the stones, and it starts to immediately then kind of close back up again afterwards. But if you're all basically huddled up next to one another, you can just about make it through. It is still, given that there are 5 of you, going to hurt. So I'm going to say everyone do a fortune roll. This is going to determine basically how many.
Everyone does a roll.
Yeah, how
Oh,
many?
no.
Like, actually, Billy, you don't need to
We
because
have
you're
a
actually
separate
holding it.
color.
Which one do you want?
Well, I just pulled this from the top. If I don't need to pull,
Pick the good one, Greta.
I don't need to draw, and I just draw
so that'll
one.
be mine.
Pick the good one for yourself and the bad one for
Never
me.
go into a land war in Asia, Reed. Come on.
Yikes. Okay.
Fuck.
Here you go. You got a 4.
I got
You
a
get the
4.
bad one?
Okay.
What'd you
So
get?
a failure is
9.
going to be 2 points of grit. Mixed success will be 1 point. Success
What's a
you
mix? What's a mixed success? What?
7 to 10.
We
Fuck, I
we don't
finally
mark
failed. I
experience
got
on
a
fortune roll
6.
failure, do we?
get. No.
Okay.
That'd be an active roll.
I got a salmon queen, so I just walked through.
Yep.
I think it parts for me just fine.
All right, a point of grit. You said.
2 if you failed.
Yep.
No. Wait, but then I get a point of XP.
No, not on a fortune roll.
Unfortunately,
So wait,
not.
I missed. How much damage are we taking?
2 for a failure, 1 for a
Got it.
mixed success. But you make it through, following Bula. And as you squeeze out of the tearing teeth of this hoodoo maze, you find yourselves in an oasis that looks nothing like the oasis of your dreams and flashbacks. Coyote, carved into the heart of the hoodoos, these towering fingers of stone lean inwards, blotting out the stars above, leaving only a jagged scar of a sky that looks bruised and purple overhead. In the center, the emerald promise of the desert has curdled. See a cluster of trees that were once lush and heavy with fruits stand skeletal, their bark the color of bone, stripped and peeling, in long, papery rags, hanging motionless in the dead air. No rustle of leaves, no shifting of sand, no wind. The spring has stagnated into a wide, oily pool. The water is the color of old, rotten ink, thick, unreflective, trapped beneath a heavy, sulfurous mist that clings to the surface like a shroud. You see a rim of yellowed, crystalline salt choking the life away from the banks and turning the surrounding mud into a hard, cracked crust. Everything here is held in a crushing and airless silence. The only scent is the sharp, sour tang of copper and the low, thick smell of water that has forgotten how to flow. As you stand there, Coyote, the ink-black liquid doesn't splash. It parts with a heavy, viscous sigh, again like oil, and slowly the surface tension breaks as a head emerges. Long, angular, stripped of its luster. Skin stretched so tight over the bone that the skull's sharp ridges are visible, like wet leather drying over a cage. The horns of agate, once crowned in light, are jagged and dull, caked with the yellow salt of the basin. Snake does not rise with coiling grace. She drags herself onto the cracked bank with a labored, hitching motion, her body gaunt, cord of muscle and rib, scales the color of tarnished lead, many of them sloughing off to reveal raw, gray, pallid flesh beneath. She looks less like a goddess and more like a ghost, one who's been forced back into a starving body. Her eyes are clouded with milky, sightless film, and yet they fix unerringly on you. You hear a sound rising in her throat, not a hiss, but a dry, hacking rasp that sounds like stones grinding together in a deep well. She rises, looming over you, her shadow falling like a shroud, and the silence of the oasis is replaced by the frantic, dry rattle of her tail against the salt crust. She comes closer, Coyote, inches from your face, her breath smelling of copper and stagnant earth, venom collecting, but insufficiently hydrated to drip from her yellowing fangs. She waits, and the skeletal trees around the pool begin to lean inward. What do you say, Coyote?
You've really let the place go, old friend.
You can just about determine laughter coming through that, I guess, like wrecked windpipe. Her throat hitches, and with a dry, clicking rasp, she opens her jaws. And from the darkness of her gullet, she deposits a single, jagged crystal shard onto the cracked salt crust. A piece of pure, cold light, uncut, unrefined, blindingly bright against the inky silt. It's the piece of your soul. Silence is very brief, because as the light of that shard touches the poisonous ground, the earth begins to heave. A tectonic rejection of this piece of soul. The salt crust splits, and from the bruised purple soil beneath, things begin to erupt. Growing from the barren earth like a parasitic forest, thick, rusted iron chains coil out of the mud like blind worms, slashing themselves together. Green silk ribbons sprout from the cracks, winding upwards and knitting into a suffocating mesh. And from the dead, bone-white silt, hundreds of porcelain masks push through the surface like mushrooms, frozen, smiling faces overlapping. The crystal's there, but it is submerged. What do you do?
Guys, I don't know what to do.
You told us to take drugs here, but this place is smelly and that snake is scary, and I don't want to.
I don't get grabbed by things like ribbons or masks.
Okay.
Would this help? And Beulah holds out the coin or the disc, the copper disc.
It is cold as ice.
Oh no, it's cold like just when you're around that creepy oasis.
No, you have to have hope that you can unburden yourself if you want that. I don't know. I don't remember. She used to be my friend, and this used to be a really nice place.
What'd you do to her?
Me?
Well, I'm assuming you did something to her.
What did they do to me?
I don't know. You tell me.
Is it your soul that's corrupt in this place?
Did you do this?
I don't. Did I? Did I do this? Is this because of me?
Snake doesn't answer. She drags her gaunt leaden body back to the oily water, milky eyes never leaving you. She slips into it and rests her head on the bank, watching you to see what you do.
Can I get to the soul piece?
You can get to the pile that's grown up around it.
Oh, before you
But you're
do
gonna have
that,
to, like,
Coyote,
dig into it to get to the soul.
maybe we should put a little lasso around your waist so we can pull you out if you get into trouble.
Okay.
Just saying.
Okay. Lasumi Sersha.
So Saoirse pulls out a rope, lassoes Coyote, and ties the other side. You know, kind of like we did when we went over the creepy bridge. To can I tie it to a hoodoo, or maybe I just have to tie it to ourselves?
I mean, if you try to hoodoo, it would probably a braid. So
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
you can
Okay.
You can tie it to me.
You're so strong and
yeah,
so
ours.
brave, Mason. Maybe a couple of us will have to pop into the other end of the lasso.
Beulah, would you mind passing that scale over here for a second? I've got an idea.
Sure. Here you go. She hands it over.
The disc.
Yeah. You go on, Coyote. You get.
Okay. I'm gonna dive in after my soul piece. Eyes big and wild.
All right. So
Not a lot of sense in me.
as you approach it, on top of all of the like rustling and sick organic growth going on in here, you can just hear so faintly a little yip yip from inside, and that's what you aim for. And you hear the snake in your head, not in her old voice. It's yours, Coyote, all of it. The masks, the silk, the gold, and the soul. May you take pleasure in them all. And you dive into the pile. You hear the rest of you hear the great organ of Hoodoo's groaning, and the fingers are leaning inwards, squeezing. As you reach in and start digging, Coyote, you encounter things. One of the things that you encounter is the purple color from the orchard. As you're digging into the kind of stained earth, it burns like acid on your skin, and the porcelain masks snap at your fingers like dogs. So this is going to be a stone's roll to endure the pain of it.
Okay. I'm gonna throw some grit on that. I got my card.
Nice.
Sick.
Nice. Yeah, so I think like these are the tools of your trade, and they are turning against you, but you're so used to them. And like it's not like the role that you played was always fun and perfect. Like it carried its, you know, you would jab yourself with the needle while you were sewing costumes for these people. You know, something inside you says, this wasn't just larks. Like I bled for this the same way that they did. And so you resist the implications, the guilt that's thrusting itself upon you like poison, and you don't take any additional grit.
I worked very, very hard to make all of these costumes and to make everybody's life better. And isn't it such a surprise that people want to go back on a deal with a coyote?
And so you continue digging through the pile. As you watch the rest of you, you feel a sudden localized cold front sweeping through the basin. It's the cold of night already, but this is something different. From the edges of this oasis, you see figures emerge. You see salt-caked velvet coats, pieces of clothing walking without bodies. You see hollow resin-skinned figures. You never see their limbs move, but somehow they progress. They're not moving at great speed, but they are moving towards you. You see shoes without an owner walk with a dry, clicking gait. Vacuums, voids of people, translucent faces fixed in expressions of hollow longing, moving towards you. You feel dozens of cold, crystalline hands reaching out to grasp your sleeves, your hands, your coat. Not with great strength, but with terrifying persistence. What do you do?
Beulah has her badge of honor, which can ward off supernatural.
All right, so how do you invoke that?
So she's kind of starts to take a step back as she sees these different things approaching. And she's got her hand over her kind of chest or stomach. She feels the badge that's around her neck. and she holds it up in front of her, kind of like a mini little shield, kind of with the thought of protection in mind.
All right, so give me a vessels roll here. This is going to determine how wide.
Ooh, can I help?
Yeah, potentially. How do you help?
Well, first I ask before she draws.
Yeah, very good.
And Saoirse is going to, she's got her deadly dance, which usually is gunfire and hips, but maybe this time she can use it to ward off evil spirits. So I mean, I feel like that's vessels. Actually, I don't have to pick one, right?
No, you're just helping. So you mark off point of grit. And
Because,
yeah, you're right.
Sometimes the war is not physical, but mental.
Yes. I mean, you are also kind of like a holy warrior who's been,
Before the Lord?
given some power by the Archbishop. So I wonder whether
paladin.
there's something there.
Oh, I like that too. Okay, yeah. Maybe she's clutching not her.
I mean, you have your secret icon.
Yeah, exactly. So she's not this time when she's not clutching her like Remington pockets in her hands, but she's got her hand inside her bag holding a secret icon that will not be revealed.
Are you invoking the Lord?
We will never know.
We'll never know.
So I get an extra one for that.
Yeah.
All right. So we have, we've got, first of all, 2 of arrows, boo, but then the shaman.
Hey, that's me.
We're all part of this.
Okay, so how do you assist in this, Pickles?
We're all helping.
I take out a lighter and pull out the deed and set it on fire while I stare at the stone and like try and hold the stone above the fire as the hopes that went into that bar hopefully like push away the cold that's surrounding us.
Okay.
I didn't want the stupid bar anyways.
All right, so we're going to have a lot of advantages and disadvantages here. Okay, so you're all going to get an advantage from Bula's badge.
Okay.
So we'll add 1 card. You will take a disadvantage from anything that you took.
Oh, you mean like how Beulah didn't take anything?
So hold on, are we
Or
all
how
drawing?
Saoirse didn't
Saoirse
take
didn't
anything.
either.
We're all drawing right now?
Yeah, so we will in a moment once we determine. So this is going to be a stone's roll to endure the grasping of these spirits. Since you are burning the deed, is that better or worse?
It's like a 0.5. It's like,
I think it's doubly worse.
I'm
I mean, I think that that's big for Pickles.
I think it's because you're giving up something that you gain in order to try and make things better for people around you. So that should be rewarded, I think. Let's see what else. I think there'll be an additional disadvantage for having smashed and broken the people.
Okay.
So those are the advantages. Disadvantages. So it's a stones roll, but you have quite a lot of stones to begin with, and depending on the result, it'd be.
So that was 2 disadvantages that fell on me?
And I think 1 advantage, from the badge that accrues to everyone.
Oh, okay.
and I had 1 down, 1 up, and then 1 from Beulah, so I'm just 1 extra.
All right, so everyone roll stones.
Oh.
And what you're feeling here is like there are heads, salt-heavy heads against your shoulders. It's not violent. They're just like clinging to you.
Am I doing another one, or am I
You're
in
not.
the
No, this is what's happening while you're in the pile.
The Guardian. I got Saoirse's card.
Oh.
I got a
Right.
10.
And Saoirse got the Queen of the Salmon. Queen of Vessels.
Love that
yeah.
girl.
Okay, so a full success. Okay, Major Arcana, no damage. Full success, 2 damage.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Holy.
This is like, because it's so hard to counter. They're because they're not trying to hurt you.
Yeah.
They're just like sucking the warmth.
Remind me,
out
is
of
it 10 full
10's gonna be
success?
3.
Three,
So that's a
okay.
mix. So 3 grit.
Beulah pulled the world tree, so
Okay.
she's taken no damage.
No damage. So they, yeah.
Yeah, Saoirse's almost dead again.
no.
Pickles is hiding behind Saoirse.
Yeah, I have 3 left.
And you're just feeling like everything, all the warmth in the world is being drained by, there are just too many of them, and their
know.
need is too great, basically. We will come back to the idea with the scale. Back into the pile.
I am immune to guilt trips.
Just quickly, are Pickle's shoes doing anything?
Oh, that should have been an additional disadvantage.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah. Although it was they were silly ones.
I thought you took them off. You kept them on.
I just meant are
Those
they
just
like walking
happened
around?
to be lost there.
Yeah. So basically, anything you took that was associated with one of these shades was supposed to draw them to you more strongly.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'd forgotten about that.
Yeah, I think those shoes weren't from any of those people. Like Matt said, they just happened to get lost in the desert. Right. So
This
there's
was before everything else.
exactly unrelated heels.
Yeah.
So I guess first question for you, Coyote. You see your party in danger and some of them getting hurt quite badly. Do you focus on the pile and continue to dig, or do you stop and try and help them?
I was actually thinking about that too.
You get, doggy. You get out of here.
Go on, get.
I did. Are you? I can fix it. I can fix it when I have the piece. And when I have the piece, I'll fix everything. I keep digging.
Okay, so
Just don't get cold, okay? Don't get cold. And if you feel cold, don't go anywhere. Just stay where you are.
So you are digging through the pile, and you can basically hear it's gonna strip things from you. You can choose whether that is physical, whether you're going to take bodily harm, or whether you're going to allow some of the things that you have acquired, that you've kind of placed on top of yourself, all of these clothes and these possessions, whether you are willing to let them go instead. So you're going to have to sacrifice some things to get through various layers of this pile. What do you want to sacrifice first? And we'll see how powerful that is.
Am I able to like choose the items that get sacrificed, or is
I
this
think
random?
so, yeah. And I'll tell you like how valuable that will be and how much it will help.
Okay.
As I'm watching Coyote dig into the pile, do I like get any sense of what's happening to her?
In the first phase, Coyote just kind of shrugged off the damage. You will maybe see in this one how much it hurts.
Let me tell you what I have. Okay. So I have one more ration of food. I have the trail medicine. I have the tap. I have the cursed bandana.
What's the top?
Cactus.
Oh yeah,
Letting us drink water.
yeah. No, none of those three are going to do anything. They're all functional items.
Okay. I have the photo of the irreplaceable photo of the grandma,
Yeah.
the cursed bandana, and all of my clothes from the children.
And the hat, right?
Oh, and my hat.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I have my attire.
Yeah.
The drip.
I would absolutely lose the drip. I will lose all the drip.
I think that's probably going to be the more powerful of the sacrifices you can make.
Yeah, I think that the like things that are grasping at me and the ribbons and stuff are just like pulling the clothes away.
Yeah.
And in her desperation, she does not care. Her eyes are crazy, and she's digging as frantically as she can.
What was Coyote getting naked?
Yes.
Doing it.
So I think
Not Matthew's shirt.
mark off all of those items,
Okay, no more
and
clothes.
they are going to give you a double advantage to this Stone's endurance roll.
Okay. So I get +2.
+2.
Does it look like this is the last stage for Coyote, or are they at the center after this?
We'll see, I think.
2 kings, baby.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
a 3. I got the king of bows, which is an adder.
Oh, very nice.
So I got me a snake, and I got me a king of stones, which is a wolf.
Whoa, you got the
Sick.
wolf card.
Yeah, I think there's like ribbon snakes and then like woven masks. And they're just trying to get me, but I'm so sneaky, and now I don't have any clothes.
Yeah, so I think what you see, Pickles, as you're paying attention to this is like you have seen Coyote kind of anthropomorphize a little bit over time and become more familiar and less strange to you. As all of these things are being shredded around, and Coyote is just going into this like blur of motion and like tricks and sneakiness to get through and avoid all of this pain, but also, making some sacrifices along the way, you just lose sight. And so she's disappearing into the pile and away from the sense of the character that you have got to know, and you just completely lose sight. Is that answer your question?
I think so. As I lose sight of Coyote, I would like to offer up Jackson McCarthy as a sacrifice. Jackson went out into the desert to search for his lost dog and spent however much time in anguish out there. Seeing the dog vanish again, he has a chance to make a different choice.
Oh, I like that.
And what's the different choice?
To grieve and let go.
Nice. Oh, okay, I like that. All right, so give me a Vessels at advantage.
And I'm going to spend a grit to get 5 cards.
Oh my god, so many vessels. Hot damn.
So this should be functionally the first potential resolution of one of Pickle's menagerie.
Yeah. So many cards. Knight of Stones, Son of Life.
Holy.
Who's Son of Life?
Me.
Bula.
Okay, so I think the interaction here then is with your badge symbol. All right, so what does it look like as you resolve the trauma of one of your
Pickles falls to his knees and just starts weeping. And in the kind of flickering firelight from this deed that's burning in his hand, you see Pickle's shadow lengthen in all these different directions, and one piece kind of separates off and
nice
disintegrates into the night air.
I like that. As you are on your knees, in a very vulnerable position, and particularly, I think, with the light of this deed and the attraction of the fact that you've resolved one of the trauma of a shade, all of the other shades relinquish their grasp on the rest of you and just swarm over Pickles. And what you are doing here is you put yourself in between them and Pickles, and you're standing. What does it look like, this token?
Oh, my badge?
Yeah. It's just the
yeah.
shadow's
So
badge.
it is. So it is it's called Badge of Honor, and so it is Pa's badge right in front of me. But it almost seems bigger than what it actually is. Almost like it is a shield that's held out and projected large.
And I think one of the things that happens here is that it merges with the scale in some sense. So yeah, how do you think that would look? So Pickles, you're holding it up, and you realize at some point that you're holding the burning deed, and it's just the scale is just floating above it in the air as the fire comes to its, it turns to ash in your fingers, and then it's still floating there, and then suddenly Bula's in front of you, and she's holding her badge, and she's holding the shard, and they're the same thing.
Yeah. I think they all kind of start to form. I don't know, almost one cohesive layer, where you can't make out any distinctive shapes, or what was very obviously copper is no longer has that copper sheen to it, and the badge doesn't necessarily have that silvery sheen.
And I think you realize something in this moment, and that is where the power of the badge comes from. Where does the power of a lawman arise from? It's not because he's the biggest person in town.
It's I feel like this is spirit versus spirit. So I feel like it's our souls creating this wall and this barrier. And the badge is just kind of at this point it feels like a puny depiction of what it's actually representing.
With our powers combined.
With our powers combined, with our souls combined.
Fusion Ha.
So I guess the thematic link that I was making, that I was trying to like get out with the fusion of these two is that what the scale represented was all of both the hopes and the sacrifices of the people. So in order to get into a future that they wanted to get to, they had to leave something behind. And I think one of the things about the sheriff's badge is that it's a relinquishment of a certain type of power and benefit in order to get something else, right?
Yes,
You don't get everything you want in order to embody the law.
Yes, yeah. Well, and the sacrifices Pa had to make.
And that he was, in a sense, right? And now you carry it. Okay, so that's what's happening on the outside there, but you are being assailed by this, like, absolutely pouring horde of shades.
Do we get a sense that kind of hope and sacrifice did anything for Coyote's journey?
That's what we're gonna, as we kind of dive back into the center of the pile. What does it look like, Coyote, when you, in this, like, it's not like you're in the middle of a claustrophobic heap. In the center of it, there is some scene. What does the scene look like as you...
It's like as I look at the soul piece?
As you get within reaching distance of it. Like, what's that last little few yards of, like, psychic distance that you have to cross?
So Coyote can see the soul piece, and it's reaching out towards her.
Yeah, in the form of a puppy, I guess.
Yeah, but also in the form of a person.
Oh,
and it shivers, and it's also in the form of a hawk, and it shivers, and it's also in the form of an armadillo, and she can see it, and she's frothing at the mouth. But in front of it is this damn little snake. And she looks at the snake. You think that I was making a mockery of what you were doing, right? And that I was stepping all over your perfect little desert oasis.
What I think, sister, is that you were jealous. I think that you cannot and have never been able to abide anyone looking at anything other than you.
How could you say that? What do people look at when they look at a coyote? I'm just a scavenger.
Disingenuous. You show them precisely who they want to be in their shiniest dreams, and you charge them nothing for it. You make it as easy as you possibly can to make them love you. And they do, for a little while.
You know, it's not fair that you would charge such a price for something that you could just give. So what? So what if I bring hope to people? So what if maybe the reality of what they want wasn't actually what they wanted? I tried.
Who did you do it for? If you weren't going to be there the next morning to watch the consequences, who did you do it for?
Well, I did it for fun.
Does this look like fun now, Coyote?
Honestly, a little bit.
And Snake slithers away, and there's nothing preventing you from grabbing your soul.
I think emerging back out of the pile of ribbons and porcelain and sand.
It disintegrates. As soon as you touch it, yeah. As soon as you touch the soul piece.
It's a fucking human person. Maniacally laughing. Maniacally laughing.
And let's say it looks like it's being shed off your...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the skin is shimmering like scales. And the woman person in front of you is this old woman with yellow mischievous eyes and long silver braids down to her feet. Fully attired, fortunately. But just maniacally laughing as her hands change into paws, into feathers, and into fins. It's mine. It's mine again. Oh, it's mine again. Oh, this is such good news.
The hollow men all step back. Like, their eyes are all in the coyote person now. The world is watching and waiting as the hoodoos lean backwards. The whole thing exhales, and there's a sense of space and the end of something. So we know a little bit now already about what happens when you reintegrate the power that's returning to you. What do you do with it?
I think I look at everybody for the first time through human eyes. Say, we can do whatever we want.
Coyote?
Well, I mean, you're still lassoed to us, so you can't do anything you want.
I slowly reel you.
She's just like buzzing with like power and energy. Like way too much.
Did you say that was your friend in there in that pool?
Oh, yeah. Oh, she doesn't look good.
Yeah, she's slipped below the surface now. Disappeared.
I don't look very good either.
Toss you a pack of trail medicine.
Is there anything that can be done for her? I mean, we made out all right.
The shades are all still standing and watching as well.
I don't really want to take over the snake's domain, nor do I really want the snake's power. So if anyone has any bright ideas, I'm open to listening.
Do you think the snake wants the help of a salmon queen?
Sure. If you go fishing in this oily pond, I'm gonna freak out.
No, I'm not going fishing. I'm just saying maybe the snake would like the
dangle.
the dangly thing.
I
No?
think. So that.
Wait, don't make me give her the piglet. Antonia's mine.
I don't think there is any more snake. So I think the trees crumble into dust, and I think the pool dries, and it's not poison anymore, but it's also not water anymore. And as you kind of look in, there's nothing there. And the hoodoos shrink in size until they are no more than boulders. And you see the shades just turn and walk back into the desert until they disappear. And there is no more snake, and there is no more snake's domain. That's it. Coyote is the only one left here.
So we're
guys.
and us and our big ass
our
mules.
nude coyote
Yeah,
lady.
The mules are tied to a boulder around.
Was that our fault?
Did the world lose something here?
Or did it just go to sleep?
Well, I will say we're very, 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 very hard to kill. But for now, maybe I do have to take responsibility for this.
Well, I will say, I think we might be down a horse, so you're gonna have to maybe borrow some of those clothes back there, and we'll find a horse. Is it gonna be weird now that you're not a dog?
I think she just immediately just takes a step and is a coyote.
Oh.
Well, you could just do that whenever now.
We'll see.
Would you like some fancy fabrics to try out for clothes?
While Coyote does that, you will feel that same sensation that you felt in the Eagle's Eyrie. You have a new power as well.
Oh.
And we need to choose a major arcana.
Yes.
Oh, boy.
It's oh my gosh, what's it gonna be? Oh my goodness.
So yeah, this is
symbolic
everyone
one
gets a
here?
special move.
One symbolic one here. That's quite good.
That's Bula's.
Oh, the Son of Life.
No. I just said, what a good moment to
Oh,
draw
right,
it
yes, yeah.
when we're
I see.
getting a piece of Coyote's soul.
Keep that one on just in case.
Drew.
True.
Damn, I was really hoping there would be like transformation or sacrifice.
Or death.
Yeah.
And so some cluttery ones.
Why don't you read what you got?
Okay, I'll read them all. We've
Is
got
that a sneaky one?
Wanderer, the Seer, the Green Woman, possibly,
Kind of like
Possibly
that.
the green
the Ancestor, Forest Lovers, the Archer, the Stag, the Hooded Man, the Wheel, the Woodward, Blasted Oak, the Pole Star, the Moon on Water, the Great Bear.
Wheel could be like Wheel of Time. Hooded man could also be.
Moon on water reflection of
Deathy.
the oasis that was.
The last one is the journey.
What was?
I
I like
don't know,
the journey
journey.
because this was like the pilgrimage thing.
Yeah, I do like the journey.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Journey would work, I think.
Okay.
Of course, that'd be the last card.
Yeah.
You have to journey there.
Yeah, so do any of the four of you... So I think we know what your new special ability is. You get to transform again,
I get
right?
shapeshifting. Yeah.
Shapeshift. Did any of you have one in mind?
Yeah, I think Saoirse's is going to be vessels related because she touched her hidden icon to ward off bad spirits.
Is your power hidden icon?
I think it's just an icon, yeah.
I just thought it would be like maybe lesbian Jesus or something.
Maybe it's Schrodinger's lesbian Jesus.
Do you go to the chapel roan?
Oh my gosh.
I want one potentially with like resolution of spirits, like we had with young Jackson this evening.
Yeah, I think that's fun.
I'm not sure exactly how it would function, but I think it would involve like either resolving or sacrificing one of those personalities.
Lose a personality, gain to grit.
But you got to call this unfinished business, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be very like contextual.
Finished business.
Finished business.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the rest of you don't need to have them now, and we can do them at the beginning of next session. But I think we will close as Cody, you're digging your little feet into the maybe still slightly damp, gritty, I want to say floor, but that's not the right word. The bottom of the pool. What do you call that?
Silt.
Silt, I guess. Yeah, the silt of the pool.
Good water knowledge.
And the rest of you are kind of figuring out what's changed inside you. I think the camera pans up to the moon in the sky. It's not a full moon. It is a crescent, but it's a crescent on both sides. None of you see this. You're focused on your own characters. Cody is very much gazing inwards. It is both sides of a crescent, like the slit in the center of a predator's eye, and it blinks.
Whoa.
And that's where we finish the episode.
And I'm busy looking at my second ghost horse.
Third one, we could get a ghost chariot. All right. Questions for XP. How many failures gave you XP?
I have one failure that gave me XP.
You marked those all already?
Yep.
Okay, and then we have 2 questions. One, what's the thing that we learned about your character this session? And the second one, what did we learn about the world? So that's the whole group.
I think I might be a bad person.
I think there's something. Beulah's definitely more afraid of you when now that you have a human form. It's like, whoa, you are definitely like there's some kind of innocence about only being an animal.
Hello, dog.
Yeah, you were a cute little doggy, and now you're maniacally laughing, scary lady.
Scary old lady.
Yeah.
Freaky. So yeah, very unsettling there.
Yeah.
I think. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say that I think there's some kind of connection with that symbol that you're going after, and I think that's a big revelation for Beulah. She's gonna be very much more interested in talking to you about what you're pursuing there.
Yeah. I think mine is it's a lack of action. I saw people sacrificing things, and I made a decision that I was not ready to sacrifice anything.
But you did act by falling in that pit.
Well, yeah, but I didn't do anything sacrificial.
Oh, no. Sorry, what was the question?
Same questions at the end of every episode. So
Oh, what did I learn?
what did we learn about your character?
Oh, yeah.
What did I learn about my character?
Or what did they what was most exemplary of your character? You know?
I mean, we learned that Saoirse, Saoirse is pretty proud that she didn't steal one of those shiny objects. Hung back. And because if she had, she would have died.
Yeah.
Got pretty close.
Oh yeah,
She-
question. How close did you all get to the bottom of your
I
grip?
have 3 pips left.
I got 1 pip
till
left.
death.
Holy moly!
Wow.
Yeah.
I have 7.
Oh, okay.
Well, you also got no money, so
7 pips, no money.
Beulah's pretty healthy.
Yeah, I look perfectly fine.
how much do I get back in trail medicine? Like, can I do that
1.
now? 1? Okay, great. Good.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yep.
It was just floss. You just flossed.
Gingivitis cured.
Yeah. Health starts with a healthy mouth.
It does.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I think for Pickles, it was him like leaning a little bit more into kind of being attuned with spiritual stuff. Like the whole journey out in the desert, he was kind of fevered dream, like interacting with the whispers around him, and then just had an instinct for what to do for Jackson in the moment in the temple.
Yeah, to see, that in turn is like a huge evolution to see, like, oh my gosh, like you're a collector and you just gave something away.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I guess also the revelation that they can be resolved and can, their business can be finished.
Yeah, well, gosh, I did say that I might be a bad person, but yeah, it's very, very interesting to like totally let a guilt trip wash perfectly off your back. That is character growth that I wasn't expecting. And yeah, be faced with the truth and deny it. And my denial of truth and sense of self-worth is so elevated that it killed my friend. Or that it didn't save my friend.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. She tried to show me something and I spit in her face and now she's gone.
And now we have to do drugs here.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a bad trip for you, Coyote.
Yeah, the way you. Maybe we'll do the whole journey back. It's like
Tripping balls on the
could
way
be
back.
One
fun.
big trip. One big trip.
Okay, and then what's the thing about the world that gets you your last point of XP? Everyone.
Oh, we met Snake. We saw Snake.
Yeah, we need
Snake
Snake is gone.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's a thing.
That
Yeah.
a great spirit like Snake can disappear.
Yeah.
They're
you
not-
can kill a god.
Right.
How do you guys feel about making Coyote more powerful?
Saoirse doesn't feel great, gotta say. And I think Saoirse has learned that her fellow party members are pretty sweet on Coyote, and Saoirse's not so sure.
Beulah's getting a little afraid. Like I said, the fact that you have a human form now is like, ooh, that is unsettling. Like, he used to just be something that was like a little more whimsical. Now it's like, ugh.
Yeah, because you don't really like humans.
No, Beulah's pretty, like, the fact that it was like, it's just a dog. I can trust a dog. No, we're just playing, we're just having fun. And it's like, oh, you are a...
Coyote sits on your horse as a prettier, redder fox.
Do you sit like a human now?
What do you think about this color? It's pretty good, right?
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Sorry, I was saying
Are you sitting like a human would now, like cross-legged?
I don't think so.
Are you
She's
kind
not.
of like uncanny valley between a human and an animal, or?
No, I think she's always been like, she is a coyote. It's like all the other forms are just a skin that comes on. She's not actually a person. She's not actually a human. But like the truth of her is she is a coyote. So it's not like she unlocked a true form or anything. This is just like Fortnite skins.
Hitbox is the same.
Yeah.
All right.
Box is the same.
Did anyone fill up their XP?
I did, yeah. I took it in bows.
Oh yeah, I just filled up.
Beulah did. I'm taking it in stones.
No, but I'm wondering if my new power finished business is that if I resolve someone's unfinished business, I get XP and restore some crit.
Yeah, that could be fun.
That seems.
Because I don't think it should be something I can invoke at will. Like it needs to come up
Oh yeah,
and
for
make
sure.
sense in the moment.
Yeah,
So-
it requires a lot of context.
Exactly. And so I think I get something when that happens. Mm-hmm. How many XP do I get, Dad?
32.
I think.
I'm maxed out, baby.
I take 7 grit.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a 2 XP and refill grit. That feels reasonable.
Okay. Fully restore all grit?
Yeah,
Or
I think so.
Whoa,
Yeah,
that
fully,
is
yeah.
quite
For
generous.
unfinished business.
I mean,
Yeah.
No, maybe that is too much.
3?
I'm
Don't
sorry,
make him too
we got
powerful,
too
Tom.
excited.
Maybe
grit.
maybe 3, 5, 12?
I think, let's say 5. I think it should be
Okay.
a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then
say 5.
Pickles
I think.
is unharmed and levels up.
But
So this is the
still
level
has
up.
no money.
Still has no money. This is the level up where I don't want to take anything.
We've been talking about it.
We've had some unfinished business and now we need to finish it.
Yeah. Well, now that the power is gone, we can just take all the stuff.
Is the stuff there though?
I don't know.
That's a great question.
Oh,
What?
sure.
Well, everything kind of dissolved away.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
It was all like ghost things basically.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
they were the manifestations of people's burdens.
yeah. So I don't want to take 3 in bows. I don't want to take 2 in stones. I don't want to take grit.
Why don't you just give some aspirations, just attributes to some friends?
What do? Because I don't want Pickles
Yeah,
to be strong and dexterous. That doesn't make sense for him. And he's also just kind of like a weenie. Getting more grit doesn't.
How about this? What if
You could train my pig.
What if you get an inventory item that is like a bag of many things?
Okay.
Yeah.
Like
so
an Amazon return pile or something?
kind of. Yeah, so I'm thinking about, Pickles psychically has just all of these like weird and random resources to draw on, and you have typically not had any things because you've always had no bullets. So it might be fun if you have a thing that's like, it's a random sack, and you can, you can mark off one use of that and have things that you should. There's just no reason that you should have.
Blaze
Sure.
in the Dark loadout.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Blaze in the Dark.
Yeah,
still
little.
later.
I was
Yeah.
thinking Looney Tunes logic.
Yeah, I think so.
Like sac magique.
And I think that the things have to be justifiable based on one of your characters.
Yeah, for sure. Cool. I like that. So, I love that. I'm gonna take it. Next time I level up, I do still want to get to 4 vessels at some point. How do later?
How do?
Unclear. We'll
Okay.
figure it out.
Sounds good. But I will take 1 use.
Yeah,
1
so it'd
per
be-
day use.
One use per day. Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And then if you take more pips than that, you can have multiple uses.
Awesome. That sounds great.
I took another arrows.
Cool. All right. Anything from anyone else? Or should we
No,
give people
because I
their
still
safety
can't
advice?
fail. Saoirse just can't fail. She just gets hurt.
All you do is win and get hurt.
Yeah, you should just take something like vigorous. That's like what Finn had. She healed faster and had.
But
more.
I can't take anything because I don't have any enough XP.
Well, next time,
Next.
or like as your special
Time
move.
after next.
Your special move,
Maybe.
All right. Let's give people their advice to keep them safe until next week.
Don't go licking no scorpions unless you know exactly what scorpion you be licking.
All right.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeehaw.